What is up, YouTube? It is Doc here, Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it again with another Godfall video for you all today. And this video, I will say, is pre-recorded. Well, I mean, technically all my videos are pre-recorded, but I'm recording this video ahead of time because I am out of town this week. So I have a couple videos planned, but I still wanted to get something out on the channel while I'm gone. So this video is not going to be crazily in-depth, but as I've mentioned in my last video showing off the Fire Realm and Spirit Realm, I was given a folder showcasing a bunch of different stuff that'll be potentially coming in Godfall and some stuff just to show off, and we finally got to look at every single one, or for the most part, all of the signature weapons in Godfall. The only one we actually don't have a look at is Greyhawk, so I won't really be going too much into that in this video. Really, I'm not going to go into too much of any of them, but I did want to at least showcase them all because I managed to acquire all of them for the most part for Aegishorn, Bulwark, Hinterclaw, Illumina, Mesa, Silvermane, Typhon, and Vertigo. As it stands, Armistice, Mobius, Phoenix, Greyhawk, like I said, those I don't believe are technically in the game right now, but there are some that kind of seem like they might have been prototype versions of it or similar ones to it, so I'll get to that when we get to those points. But for the most part, these are all the signature weapons and concept art for each of the Valorplates in Godfall. Now, the first Valorplate signature weapon we're going to be taking a look at is the Carapace Blade, which belongs to Aegishorn. Next, we take a look at Bulwark's Cannonbow, which is a surprisingly interesting design for a Warhammer. It looks like it could potentially be a polearm, but it is in fact a Warhammer, and I dig it. Next, we got Hinterclaw and his signature weapon, the Seath. After Hinterclaw, we are looking at Illumina's signature weapon, the Illuminated Edge, the Giant Greatsword. Moving on to Mesa, we have a look at her signature weapon, the Mountain-Born Breaker. Next is Silvermane and his Sword of Courage. Then we have Typhon and his greatsword, the Oceana. And next is Vertigo with the Zoe's Razor Greatsword, and it can drop in multiple elements, and it applies stasis on the Southern technique, which is a great effect. Now, these next three, like I said, I don't believe they're in the game right now, but we have seen images of them in the concept art, but we also got weapons that seem to be inspired by those concept art weapons. Now, like I said, Greyhawk for sure we haven't seen in any artwork that I was shown in the folder, but there is a weapon that I think might fit with Greyhawk, but I'll get to that towards the end. But first, let's look at Armistice. There's a weapon called the Oblivion, which is a greatsword that looks very similar to the signature greatsword that he's supposed to come with, and it also deals breach damage as well, so it would make sense that that might technically be Armistice's signature weapon. It even has the same glow, but again, it might be a different variation of it, or it might have just evolved into that weapon, well, in the design phase. Next is Mobius, and according to her concept art, she has a longsword that has her face on it. Now, there is a weapon called the Serenity that looks very similar, but again, it's not exactly the same as that concept art. Now, moving on to Phoenix, though, this is an interesting one because in the concept art, we see she has a longsword that has a Phoenix wing guard, but in the game there's no weapon like that, but there is a weapon that is named after the chick that's inside the Phoenix Valorplate in the game called the Ravenous Crescent Blade. So technically that's kind of a signature weapon in a sense, but it's definitely not that Phoenix longsword. Now lastly, we have Greyhawk, and again, we don't have any images of it, so we don't know what his signature weapon is supposed to be. In a lot of artwork, we always see him with a polearm, but there is one legendary weapon in the game that does have eagle-like designs on it called the Thorinhir's Talons, which are a pair of dual blades. weapons. So that's pretty much a look at all of the signature weapons that we know of so far and that have been shown off, but hopefully some of the ones that we haven't seen yet will be added to the game at a later date. Mainly because Armistice and Phoenix's weapons look badass and I really want them in the game. So like I said, this is going to be a short one. Again, I am out of town, so I had to make multiple videos for this week. So all these videos won't be as long as they typically are, or won't be as in depth. But if you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't, still leave it a like. It's the holidays. Be nice. I will catch you all in the next one though, guys. Links to all my social media accounts are in the video description. I am out of here. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.